Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today in this video we will presentate about what causes the season to change. This group contains Muhammad Rafi Akbar, Muhammad Fahri Rizky Sasongko, Maulana Malik Ibrahim, Alif Abdul Fatah, and Jamaica Aji Ardian. Then let's begin. The change of seasons is one of those phenomena that people take for granted. They know it happens in most places, but don't always stop to think about why we have seasons. The answer lies in the realm of astronomy and planetary science. The biggest reasons for seasons is that Earth's axis is tilted relative to its orbital plane. Think of the orbital plane of the solar system as a flat plate. Most of the planets orbit around the sun on the surface of the plate, rather than having their north and south poles point directly perpendicular to the plate. Most planets have their poles at a slant. This is particularly true of Earth, whose poles are tilted to 23.5 degrees. Earth may have a tilt because of a large impact on our planet's history that likely caused the creation of our moon. During that event, infant Earth was smacked pretty heavily by a Mars-sized impactor. They caused it to tip over on its side for a while until the system settled down.
Eventually, the moon formed and Earth's tilt settled to the 23.5 degrees it is today. It means that during the part of the year, half of the planet is tilted away from the sun, while the other half is tilted towards it. Both hemispheres still get sunlight, but one gets it more directly when it's tilted toward the sun in summer, while the other gets it less directly during winter when it is tilted away. When the northern hemisphere is tilted toward the sun, people in that part of the world experience summer. At the same time, the southern hemisphere gets less light, so winter occurs there. Solstices and equinoxes are used mostly in calendars to mark the beginning and end of seasons, but are not themselves related to the causes of the seasons.
Our year is divided up into four seasons: summer, fall, winter, spring. Unless someone lives at the equator, each season delivers different weather patterns. Generally, it's warmer in spring and summer, and cooler in autumn and winter. As most people why it is cold in the winter and warm in the summer, and they'll likely say that Earth must be closer to the sun in the summer and farther away in the winter. This seems to make common sense. After all, as someone gets close to a fire, they feel more heat. They feel more heat. So why would closeness to the sun cause the warm summer season?
While this is an interesting observation, it actually leads to the wrong conclusion. Here's why. Uh, Earth is farthest from the sun in July each year and closest in December, so the closeness reason is wrong. Also, when it is summer in the northern hemisphere, winter is happening in the southern hemisphere, and vice versa. If the reason for the seasons was solely due to our proximity to the sun, then it should be warm in both the northern and southern hemispheres at the same time of the year. That doesn't happen. It really the tilt that is the main reasons we have seasons. But there is another factor to consider. Earth tilt also means that the sun will appear to rise and set in different parts of the sky during different times of the year. In the summertime, the sun peaks almost directly overhead and generally speaking will be above the horizon, i.e., there will be daylight. During more of the day, this means that the sun will have more time to hit the surface of the earth in the summer, making it even warmer. In the winter, there's less time to hit the surface and things are a bit chillier.
So, does it matter how close Earth is to the Sun? Well, yes, in a sense, it does, just not the way people expect. Its orbit around the Sun is only slightly elliptical. The difference between its close point to the Sun and the most distant is a little more than 3%. That isn't enough to cause Hooke's premature swings. It translates to a difference of a few degrees Celsius on average. The temperature difference between summer and winter is a lot more than that. So closeness doesn't make as much of a difference as the amount of sunlight the planet receives. That's why just simply assuming that Earth is closer during one part of the year than another is wrong. The reasons for our seasons are easy to understand, with a good mental image of our planet's tilt in its orbit around the Sun.
That is all for our presentation. Thank you so much for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.